Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for ANO Exorcist, aka Blue Exorcist chapter 159. But before we get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable well Papa Kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation, well, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we covered in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked summer anime season that kicked off with a bang with Takapi's Original Sin. And there's even more on the way, including more ANO Exorcist. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, oh my goddamn god, last chapter, the shit that all of us have been waiting for like practically a decade for happened. And the thing that baffled me the most is that it wasn't even trending on Twitter. And I was just like, are you freaking serious? Really? Really? Am I like the only person that's like bringing this up? Am I the only person covering this? Why am I the only person covering the fact that Rin and Shemi finally got together after nearly a decade? Why? But anyways, let's get into this chapter and see what's in store for us this month. All right, contact me when you take on the labyrinth again. Roger. Phew, I'm glad everyone on Team B is safe, but Moriyama collapsed. I hope she's all right. They said she needed a brief rest, so we shouldn't worry. Yeah, I know. I suppose she's asleep like Shima. Shima's like passed out! My poor Shima. Oh my god, my poor baby. Like, Shima's just been through the ringer. Because remember, like, Shima is has a massive fear of insects, and he had to deal with Beelzebub shit. Oh god. All right, let's see what we're getting here. When a failure of coordination with Team D resulted in the destruction of a monument, I thought the plan had fallen through, but isn't Hama talking about me? Poor Beelzebub. It turns out we can keep moving forward. And this chapter is titled Of One Cloth Encounters. Yeah, but what's with that helicopter following us? Well, that's a media chopper. But no support healers from the Knights of the True Cross have arrived yet. The situation here is a big mess, but hold on a second. They're broadcasting the Order's fight here? The Order probably let them know. The media must have been wondering what was causing all the abnormal phenomena around the world. But the Order would request helicopters in exchange for info, so what gives? Exactly! Like, what are you fuckers doing? But the press is good for them. Especially, just think about the future that we saw. That it was under their control, the Gregory control. Telling you, it's gonna happen. I swear to God, Kato, I better be getting Demon King Rin. I need my Demon King Rin. I need that shit in my life. If it means that Shemi dies, that really sucks. But God, I need Demon King Rin. I need that shit in my life. Is the Exorcist with Black Flame still unconscious? Yes. Should we continue following? Well, viewers are eating this up, so I'd like to head for the center of the fortress. That's where the main confrontation will occur, and where you'll get truly astounding footage. How about it? Shall we leave this area to the second unit? Dude, that's some such, even though they're right. They're setting you up. We're almost there. The final bridge. Now, who's the final guardian? Maybe Astaroth? What should we do once we reach the bridge? Scout the area, but stay near the bridge. Huh? I shall follow your vessel, this I vow. I shall shed a tear as time passes like stitches in cloth, preserving your soul and me. Homer, destiny draws near. Are you still in pain? I feel much better. Homer, okay, so we got Lucifer here. I'm not certain I could overcome what's ahead without you. After all, I only made it this far because of you. Commander, you are light, and I am shadow forever by your side. Hey, lightning? The King of Light is at the end of the bridge. Huh? What? What will you do? I shall wait in the center. Understood. Leave the rest to me. Lucifer is leaving in a helicopter. No, wait! What the? No way! Again? Wait, what? Again? I found you, King of Light. Now you face me, the light of this world and guardian deity of Asaya, Arthur A. Angel. Are you serious? Did they turn? The Paladin. Wait, what? You bastard. Think you can run, and not so fast. Okay, I was like, wait, what? What? Okay, I was like thinking, wait, did they turn? No, okay, they didn't turn. They screwed up the plan, though. But wait, hold on a second. Was Arthur in the helicopter? Like I think he was? Oh, that wouldn't surprise me. Let's see. What? Indra, the heavenly being, cometh, and so on. Lightning? Or why? Why are you interfering? Answer me, lightning! And so on. Defense to both arms and divine strength to my whole form, and so on. Lend me thy Vajra at my command. I'm asking you why. You've lost buckets of blood. I suspect your carotid artery got cut. It takes a long time to recover from that, so... Oh, so how can you be here? Yes, good question. I'm surprised too, but the wound has closed and the bleeding has stopped. The wound closed? Caliburn and Jimmy Haas's divine protection, plus my own iron will must have healed me. I don't think so. I'm just gonna say it. You were born in Section 13 and survived the Blue Night. You're a clone of Lucifer, the King of Light! What? No fucking way! What? Why do you deny your origins and the findings of my research? There's a risk of you becoming a vessel for Lucifer. Why won't you recognize that? Dude, is Lucifer gonna take over his body? Oh my god! I can see this happening! Dude! Oh shit, is this why? If Lucifer takes over Arthur's body, and that is ultimately what leads to the Gregory, like, just, like, leading to that oppressive society that we saw. Ooh, that would be such a twist. Okay. I haven't seen you this angry for a long time. So, I don't get any credit for confronting a major opponent? Well, I won't back down either. Caliburn, lend me thy strength. Fine, you can praise me later. You want to fight? Lend thy Vajra now, and so on. Cool, but you're not fighting Indra. You're fighting me. Lady, what are you doing? Damn, Kanakamaru, are you listening? Yeah. Yeah? Seriously? Now? I don't get you, man. Don't put the world in danger, just so you can satisfy yourself. Say what you will, but I must be the one to defeat Lucifer. It has to be me and none other, because only then can I be myself. Huh? Like I said, you're fighting me. Or have you forgotten? you're bound by contract to never hurt me. Ah! But I understand what Arthur is saying. Like, Arthur doesn't deny it. He knows he's Lucifer's vessel. He knows it. Like, despite what Lightning was saying. But he knows it. And, because I want to go back to what Arthur just said here. He said, say what you will, but I must be the one to defeat Lucifer. It has to be me and none other, because only then can I be myself. Yeah, so basically he's saying that he knows that he's a vessel for Lucifer. He does. And until Lucifer is defeated, he can't be his own person. Hell, it could mean two things. Well, two things can be true, okay? You have that fact about Lucifer. You also have the fact about the Grigori as well, that he can't be his own he can't be himself because he's the leader of them too. Kind of like what we were seeing in Make the Exorcist Fall in Love with Mr. Priest, because the church was putting so much pressure on him to be like this savior that eventually that he really couldn't be himself, and that eventually he did snap. I feel like it's kind of Arthur's kind of going through something very similar. And that also Mr. Priest had to be like this perfect Christian, and being that perfect Christian meant getting beat and shit like that. But yeah, that he couldn't be himself. So I wonder if Arthur is going through something like that, where until he beats Lucifer, that the church won't let him be himself because of that. He can't be free because of that. But I also, at the same time, I do think that it's kind of like what I was saying, that deep down he does know about being Lucifer's vessel. But another parallel to Make the Exorcist Fall in Love, which I think is very interesting, is that we found out recently, because we are confronting Lucifer in Make the Exorcist Fall in Love, that him and Mr. Priest are very similar. They're very much alike. That if Mr. Priest kept going the way he was going, that he would have ended up being like Lucifer. So I kind of find that interesting that we're kind of getting something similar here in a way. But anyways, let's keep going here. Arthur, I warned you precisely so this wouldn't happen. Considering the risk, I should have killed you the moment I realized you were a clone. But I didn't because I thought of you as a friend. So this is on you, Angel. No! Stop! This is no time to be fighting each other. Ryuji, stay back or you'll get hurt. You were gonna kill him! I can't let you do that! Are you trying to take Red Arm's place? Huh? And so on. The burden is still too heavy for you. Lightning! I understand what Lightning is trying to do. He is, because he knows. He knows that Lucifer is going to come for him. Because remember, Lucifer's body he's weak. His current vessel is weak, and it's falling apart. Kind of like what Satan is. We have that kind of similar situation happening with Satan. But there's a difference between, because I know people are going to be like, well, why didn't Lightning take out, like, say, the Okamura twins? Well, there's a difference between Arthur and the Okamura twins. And that is that the Okamura twins, they aren't clones. They are Satan's biological children. So, yeah, they don't need to be taken out. Like, they can resist being Satan's vessels. And they also could be used as pawns, too, if you think about it as well. But I'm very curious what you guys think about what Lightning's doing. I think what he's doing is the right thing. I do. But let's see. But yeah, I do. I see what he's trying to do. But yeah, Arthur had to have come down from this helicopter, from the media. He was in the media helicopter. But here's this. I want to go back to this, to what was saying, the conversation between Homer and Lucifer. I shan't shed a tear as time passes like stitches in cloth, preserving your soul and mine. Homer, destiny draws near. Destiny draws near. I'm telling you, that destiny being Arthur. Are you still in pain? I feel much better. Homer, I'm not certain I can overcome what's ahead without you. After all, I only made it this far because of you. Commander, you are light, and I am shadow forever by your side. The moment Homer finds out about Arthur being Lucifer's clone, well, yeah, it totally makes sense why Lightning's doing what he's doing. It totally does, right? Because otherwise, they are fucked. They are. Like, you can't do that. Homer is going to steal you and make you Lucifer's vessel. You fucking retard. Because I was thinking to myself, like, why would Lightning do this? It's like, well, yeah, Homer's would be trying to find a vessel, especially when Lucifer is straight up saying destiny draws near, that destiny being Arthur. But let me know what you guys think in, let's see. But then what will you do? What shall I do? I shall wait in the center. So, like, basically, I gotta wonder if we're gonna see Homer take Arthur to the center and Lucifer takes over Arthur's body. Ooh, so the Grigori, this is gonna be interesting to see what happens. Again, I'm just thinking about what we saw in that future. Because remember, Arthur ruled over the Grigori. He's the leader of the Grigori. So if he has access to the Grigori, yeah, that future might be ruled over by Lucifer. And with light, what we've seen in other series with creatures of light, is they are extreme. Sometimes they can be extremely oppressive, but here's the thing, though. Lucifer, from what we saw, though, Lucifer was about freedom, though, from what I understood. But at the same time, Lucifer wanted his own version of freedom, I guess, or his own version of light. He has his own version of justice and light. So again, that's why I'm like, I could kind of see, like, how the alternate future, or that future that we saw, like, come to being under Lucifer's rule. And Satan, of course, Satan obviously would rebel against that shit, because Satan hates that kind of stuff. Satan is against rules. Satan is against that kind of crap. So again, that's why I'm like, I could kind of see that. I could definitely see that. And what would be, I feel like this is going to be one of those things where history does repeat itself. And that's why Mephisto had Rin go into the past, because I think he knew that he was going to get with Shemi. And he was going to see something very similar was going to happen. In this case, I really do think Shemi's going to die. I do. I think Shemi's going to die, and that's going to be the trigger to this whole situation. Is Lucifer's going to take over Arthur's body, and he's going to kill Shemi. Because the reason why Shemi's going to die, she's an obstacle. She's an obstacle. So I'm very curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that Shemi is going to, the whole thing that's going to set everything off is Shemi's death? Let's be real. Satan and Rin will be able to connect because of that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. There's a lot of potential here. I'm telling you, Shemi's going to die. She is. She's going to die, and it's going to be right in front of Satan. I could see it, and it's going to be Lucifer that kills her, and that's how Rin and Satan are going to ultimately like connect. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more ANO Exorcist content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!